So Dave, the way we're going to do this is I'm going to ask you some questions that you can answer or not, whatever. And some are specifically marketing questions because you are a marketing guru. Yeah. And some are general, and then one question that we've had all of them answer how they think you're going to respond. Really? Yeah. And yeah, we have this thing called Top Hat Mobile, which will show something. Okay, so let's start with the marketing questions, and we'll get those out of the way, and then we can kind of get down into the.
Sure.
Okay, if I'm trying best to market my startup, what question should I ask myself?
First question would probably be, who's your customer and where are they likely to learn about your product or service? And probably, at least to break that down, roughly speaking, I would say, is it a consumer product? Is it a small business product? Is it an enterprise product? Those might be three sort of customer profiles that are somewhat easy to segment.
And then tell me about customer segmentation. How can a startup find its target segments? And then once it's found those segments, then how does it expand to the rest of the market?
Okay. It's probably a little bit of like background kind of work doing, like, are you a product that's competing in a segment where there are other alternatives or not so much?
Usually.
Yeah, well, not always. I mean, you could be, Elon Musk, and there's nobody out there competing with you for SpaceX, or probably, in some of the things he's doing. Or you could be like, you're a better mousetrap that's cheaper, faster, I don't know, higher quality, whatever, more reliable. And so then you're probably already marketing to existing customer awareness. You're just trying to pick a particular angle to say, hey, this thing that you already use, we're faster, we're cheaper, we're better. As opposed to, here's this new thing that you've never used before, and I'm telling you why you need it.
Yeah.
And then after you kind of figure out what's the pitch for the first customer, then you probably need to figure out, is that a pitch that customer can do for me to other customers? Do I still need to keep doing that pitch to other customers? Is there a broad-based market awareness that I can get through some channel, or am I having to continue to do that sell?
So how do I measure the effectiveness of my marketing programs? Let's say I've got, do I just shoot stuff, throw stuff up against the wall and see if it sticks in marketing, and then measure it, and then figure out, and then hone it down, or do I take my best guess and go, or what's the best way?
Well, I'd always say take your best guess and go, and throw a bunch of stuff up on the wall. I think the question is whether you can measure effectiveness of your pitch in such a way that you're like, hey, that worked really well, and I'm winning easily, versus, wow, I'm winning but not winning so easily, or damn, I'm not winning at all. And at least in the last two cases, you probably need to reformat what you're doing. I think your goal is to have marketing that stands out in the customer's head and helps you close in a way that's easy.
And winning is important.
Yeah, but you don't have to, I mean, there's a difference between clearing the market winning and crushing everybody, and there's another one where it's just like, well, other people are winning, but I'm winning too. And I don't know right away when you're trying to, like, you don't have to beat everybody else to a pulp. You just need to be successful in getting some market share and hopefully having that without too much hassle and pain.
Yeah, and you can kind of win later.
Yeah, and you can keep expanding on that once you kind of have a position.
Because at first, you're a startup, you're not winning anything.
Yeah. Although I will say, one of the things that I do advise companies is take more risk early because you have less to lose. So, if you have an outlandish marketing claim that you're trying out, you have little to lose by trying it and failing, whereas somebody who's got an existing product or customer base might have market or customer base at risk if you're trying something vastly different.
And then how do you get the early adopters on board? What's the secret to getting
I don't think the early adopters on board are hard. It's the middle range and later ones which are hard. The early adopters should love you because they're crazy and your product really fits their need, and they'll put it together for you if they need to. So just like, again, segmenting into, are you marketing an existing product to the market that already uses it and you're just trying to beat the the rest of the field in one particular angle, then your goal is to be dramatically better on that angle, right?